UX designers and clients. As human beings, they communicate appropriately, but when it comes to work, not always we have a happy ending. A week ago, he got his first UI and UX project, and it was a big one. He tried to be professional and told the client that he only needs 3 weeks to finish the project. So far, hasn't even finished the wireframe of this project. Do you think he can make it on time? Well, never say never. I say he has to try once again. So he gets up, picks up pen and paper, and tries again. Still nothing. After taking a nap and drinking a cup of coffee, he remembered something. This time, he chose Google. So he sat down and went for Google. After searching the web, he understood that he was wrong from the first place. So he made a list of questions and called the client to ask them. When a client comes to you, in most cases you don't know what he or she actually wants. In most cases, the client doesn't know what he wants. So you have to ask questions to fully understand the whole situation. I made a list of 5 questions that I usually ask my clients when starting a new UX project. What's your business model? Understanding the business model is crucial for every product design. Designing a product without understanding the business behind it is a recipe for disaster. The design team must be familiar with the main revenue streams so they can track the impact of their work on overall business. Being familiar with the concept of design growth is essential for both designers and product leads. Number 2, what are you trying to achieve? Every UX project must have a measurable and meaningful goal. It could be as clear as reduce cart abandonment rate by 17%, or they could be more subjective, like improve the product satisfaction score by 3 points. It's extremely important to follow the growth-led approach and pick specific measurable variables instead of high-level business metrics that could be lacking context for measurable UX. Who is your customer? Understanding the user demographics and their main pain points can sometimes make a big difference in a UX project. Again, there's no answer like everyone or all sorts of people. Everyone might benefit using your product, but it's usually a specific group of users that form 60 to 70% of a user base. This will help the UX practitioner to create the user persona, which will be crucial for making design decisions of a later stage. Number 4, what problem you're solving. Understanding the problem's origins and how it came to the design project helps designers gain context into how all of their decisions can relate back to the initial problem. Finding the right problem involves communication between key members in your team. By the way, if you want to know if you're the right person for being a UX designer, I recently posted a video, UX Design Crash Course. In that video, I told you the attitudes of UX designers. Number 5, how you're going to solve a problem. Finding the right decision technique to solve a problem varies in every project. In the beginning of the project, plan ahead into how you will solve a problem by researching ways to collect data and group certain findings. These were the questions that I usually ask when I'm starting a new project, but generally you should ask anything you don't know and think might be important during the project. By the way, if you've got any questions so far, use the comment section to ask. So now he knows exactly what he's gonna do and it starts the process once again. He designed 3 different models for homepage. By the way, there's a teeny tiny little tip that I should tell you. It's a personal experience. When it comes to drawing sketches, draw as much as you need for homepage. Finalize your homepage and then start designing other pages based on your homepage. And don't forget, when it comes to designing website, there's an important fact that no one tells you, and I'm not going to tell you either. Well, fine, I'll tell you because it's important. When it comes to designing UI or UX, you have to steal things. No. Don't get me wrong. You don't have to steal things. You have to steal ideas. What do I mean? Imagine you're visiting a website and suddenly you see a nice animation or a nice font or a nice looking graphic and you're like, whoa, damn, it looks good. Right now you have to activate the steal mode and write those things down. Alright, after all this process, he takes a break, goes to YouTube and subscribes to DOMIX Design channel because he knows that this channel will help you improve and reach full potential. Now he designed his wireframes and he needs to take it to the next level, the computer level. This part is actually very important because you have to show the result to your client and you really want to be 100 out of 100. So he goes to computer and looks for some tools to have the design ready, but he doesn't know any tool. See, that's a problem. You should know that we've got so many tools for this part, online and offline. I use Adobe XD for most of my projects and it's really simple to use. Another tool that I recommend is Figma. Figma is great. Figma got more tools and you have access to more features like gradient colors or such these things. But if you want to spend less time and have a quality work, you probably should use Adobe XD. And opposite, if you have more time and you want to have the best project as possible, you should use Figma. Both of them are great. So I'm gonna teach you how to design your wireframes in Adobe XD in my next videos. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss those videos. You know, every niche got something unique to learn, especially fashion design. And web design is part of that. If you want to know all important things about UX design, watch this.